bit generic. So just let me know if you want more information. So yeah, I've got a list of all of my answers here. So just let me know what you
Okay,
want me to answer.
perfect. So can I, all right, so I'm going to start from the first one essentially. And yeah, just yeah, feel comfortable. I mean, I mean, we're just collecting testimonials, which is important. And yeah, be yourself. I know you will.
Well,
Awesome.
so I would say my overall experience with yourself, All Human Invest Trading and Investment, the education program, it was incredibly positive. The program was comprehensive, well structured, and very accessible. And it provided me with a wealth of knowledge that not only helped me understand the complexities of trading and investing, but also helped me apply these strategies in real world scenarios. So I had a better understanding of what the different types of investments are, when to invest and when not to invest, so on and so forth. And what I really appreciated was it was the one-on-one tutoring that I got from yourself and the overall the resources that you provided me with, I found really, really, really useful. And I had still keep those resources for when I do go about my day-to-day investing.
That's awesome. I'm glad to hear that. What
Yeah.
about in terms of what would you say were the most valuable lessons or skills you gained from the program? I mean, you've already covered some of them, but is there anything in particular you would like to point out?
Well, being a complete newbie to the whole investment
Yeah,
realm, it was actually the bare basics, so understanding things like what are shares and what are bonds, having a deeper understanding of things like market analysis and risk management and different modes of investment. I think that was for me, coming in with no prior understanding of investment, that really, really helped me. The biggest barrier to entry to investment has always been the jargon. I
yeah.
think you did an excellent job at de-jargoning everything and make things really accessible and easy to understand. So I really appreciate that, Eduardo.
Yeah, thanks a lot. I mean, and I agree. I mean, even myself, well, when I was starting, I realized the finance jargon could really put anyone off. So I just try to do my best just to break down everything into simple terms.
Yeah.
So glad to hear that. In terms of in terms of recommendations, would you recommend this program to others interested in trading and investing? And if so, why?
So absolutely, I would recommend it to anybody interested in trading and investing. It's got a comprehensive curriculum, support from the community, such as yourself. Well, it was mainly you. um, I would highly recommend it also for people who want to, just get into it. People who have no prior understanding, probably didn't do business at university, probably had no understanding of it and reading things like the Financial Times and getting confused by all the terminology. So yeah, I would highly, highly recommend this course for those who want to get their foothold into um, understanding how to invest and trade. I I think because you, from your experience, you had the same experience going in and wanting to invest and trade, and I think your journey um, and you'll learn what you learned from your journey. You transferred that knowledge really, really nicely over in your curriculum, meaning that it's really easy to follow. And it takes somebody who doesn't have much understanding or zero understanding of investment to being very well, having not necessarily a comprehensive understanding, but a wide understanding of the investment arena. I thought it was
That's great.
excellent.
Yeah. And would you say your confidence in making investment or trading decisions has changed since completing the course? What would you say?
Totally. So one thing I would say, because I didn't, you can cut this bit out if you want,
Yeah.
because I hadn't completed the whole course, I haven't had the chance to go in and do a bit more investing. But that being said, though, I do understand what I'm looking at if I'm looking at trends instead in the stock markets. Just having a different understanding of the different things like um, within the Fortune 500. I forgot what it was called now. ECG, not ECG. But anyway, the different acronyms and stuff. So I actually understand what they mean. So I know what I'm looking at. So when I do start investing, I feel a lot more confident to do what I need to do and know what I need to invest in and when to invest. and that's
That's good.
due, and that's even within a short period of time. And the introductory lesson as well, I would say, was absolutely excellent. I think I felt a lot more confident after the free introductory lesson, and it made me want to continue on with further learning from yourselves.
Yeah, and that's part of our goal is really to make things easier,
Mm.
especially for those who are just getting started and had no idea about what stocks might mean and all of that. So it's nice to have an overall idea of what the stock market is, and that's why we have implemented that first introductory session. Yeah, it's good to hear that. And so, how would you rate the support and resources that were provided along the course?
Oh, 10 out of 10. So they were high quality, very well thought out. One thing that I did really appreciate were the quizzes and to
Ah, yeah.
reinforce, yeah, so that helped reinforce the knowledge so it wasn't just forgotten about. And I had to do a little bit of prep just before each session, not loads, so it didn't take too much of my time. But it just kept me on my toes to make sure that I didn't forget any of the information that you provided me with during the previous sessions. So it was
That's
absolutely excellent, Eduardo.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, the quizzes are there just to make sure that you have consolidated everything you've learned throughout the lessons, especially, I mean, especially when there's so much to take in. So without a quiz session, it might be very difficult to just to consolidate all of it. So yeah, it's nice to learn that you've had a positive experience. That's the goal.
Also, your accent throughout the course was brilliant. I
Yeah,
think that kept me engaged throughout.
yeah.
Uh, and the way he presents really, really good. It's really engaging. It's really. I think you're part of it. You are all human invest, obviously. So I think if you when you do grow, I still think that you should remain within the training arena. Just because I thought you were excellent at it.
I mean, yeah, I mean, a lot of effort and a lot of effort and work goes into putting those slides together. I mean, I'm a visual person myself, so I just try to make it easier for the user to have that user experience, that favorable user experience. So yeah, and visuals can play a key role in achieving that. So thanks for that feedback. Were there any challenges you were facing before joining the program? You just mentioned that you are before joining, you were quite new to this world. So, what were the main challenges you were facing before joining, and how did the education, overall speaking, help you address them?
But the main challenging was just what all the different acronyms mean. Like I said before, it was all the jargon and the terminology which I didn't really understand, and that was the key thing. And then just generally getting started. So, what tool should I use? What should I be looking for? I think you did a really good walkthrough I forget the name of the tool of how to use it to knowing when to invest and just looking more at a higher level, at more of a macro level,
Time
as
frames,
opposed
yeah,
to
time
so
frames.
time frames rather. So I thought that was eToro. That was the name of the tool.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So I think that was the main challenge. Firstly, the terminology, the jargon. I think you demystified that for me, which was really, really helpful. Secondly, it was just knowing what tools to use to get started and also how to use those tools. I think those are the three biggest challenges I face, and you covered it quite comprehensively at the beginning of, well, the introductory sessions. So I'm really appreciative of that.
Awesome. So I'm glad. I mean, your overall experience has been positive. And yeah, I mean, for sure, we will keep in touch and just keep me posted on how well you are progressing with your
Yeah.
trading and investing journey.
I may come back to you. It's just been a bit of a hectic, yeah, this year,
I know.
really hectic.
Yeah.
So